missiles because if you shoot missiles at a player, all they have to do is use the correct amount of flares and your missiles are never going to land. But I can give you the best possible way of trying to make the missiles land. And like I said, see? You see how those missiles came at me? All I had to do was press that flare button and my missiles will never, those missiles will never land. What up guys, Astro Manny here, back at it again with another video, and today I'm just going to give you guys a simple little quick update on the F7A build. It's not much of a huge difference than what I've done before, but I've actually fallen into the line of using coolers on some of the ships that are allowing you to use coolers. And so we're going to redo a couple of ship builds, and one of them is the F7A, and then I'll get back to you guys on the Gladius build and a couple others. But for the most part, this doesn't matter unless you care about your emissions and your and the range of your detection range and all that kind of stuff. It's not a big deal. But if you like your stealth kind of stuff, you know what to do. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or when I drop videos. So that's what that's there for. Hit the notification bell, guys. It helps out a little bit. And then you can also hit that join button down below and become a member, and that gets you all kinds of special things like double giveaway chances in the live streams and other things like that. So hit that join button down below. That helps me out and keeps me doing what I'm doing. So what are we talking about again today? The F7A build. So this one's a little bit of a stealthy F7A build. It's not really stealth. The F7A is not stealth, guys. It just, you can make it stealthier, right? So here's our F7A build. I've completely decided to always go with my CF repeaters. I am done using NDBs because I've been doing way more PvP than I'm doing PvE. But if you are, of course, doing PvE more than you're doing PvP, then there's nothing wrong with running your NDBs. Okay, NDBs are what I would prefer, or even if you're running strictly PvE, you could run your attritions. But for me, the CF repeaters do plenty of damage to NPCs, do plenty of damage in the PvE situations that there's no reason to not run them. And of course, you should be running your competition grade shields, whether they're the Jagites or the Targa. It doesn't matter, they're the same. The only difference is 30 amounts of HP, so it's exactly the same. As for what is different in our quote-unquote stealth build of the S7A, it's just keeping the emissions down. It doesn't really mean a difference. You can run any power plant and take out coolers and be as much as a boss as anybody else. But this is if you want to be able to have your detection range on your F7A to around 6K. People won't pick you up if you're at full power or whatever until around 6-7K if you're running the maximum Eclipse Snowblind build. And if you want to get full pips in this build, you actually do have to run this setup. You have to have your stealth, you have to have your grade A. If you dropped it down to the grade B stealth, your power generation drops, as you can see, to the grade B, and then even the grade C stealth. Let's see, grade C stealth, I don't know why it's showing the names twice. Is there even a grade C stealth in? There's not a grade C stealth for size 2. Is that really a thing? I guess. Anyways, so yeah, there's really no option. You might as well run the Eclipse. And then if you're running the Eclipse, you probably need to run the snow blinds. If you run the vapor blocks, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay if you run the vapor blocks, to be honest. You don't necessarily need the snow blinds. So it's okay if you run the vapor blocks. But if you have the snow blinds, throw them on there. For this particular build, you do need to run 2 coolers because, as you can see, the power plant is generating 18 power generation, and your cooling generation has to be greater than the number of power generation you are using to keep your IR emissions down. And so one snow blind will not do the job, but that's okay because the F7A is so busted that even with full stealth build, you still have one extra pip without even taking out life supports. And of course the quantum drive is completely optional, but you could run the stealth Spectre as well if you have it. You might as well throw it on, gives you that little bit of extra stealthiness when you're in quantum drive or in nav mode, but to be honest, it still gets you, it still brings your emissions way up when you're in nav mode, so it's really questionable to see if that's even helpful. But for the people for their complete set and running that, there you go. That is the F7A build. I'm going to show you guys a little small example of running this build, and then we will be done here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for videos this week, and some of them will be just fixing some of the builds like the F7A and the Gladius, and maybe a couple others. But other than that, I'm looking on redoing the what do you call it? The contested zone stuff. I'm thinking of redoing the contested zone tutorials for you guys and redoing that, or just getting some really cool gameplay of contested zones. We're coming to a point in Star Citizen to where there's not a whole lot of content to cover, and we're gonna have to figure out some things to do and be creative and either make fun events or cool ideas or make our own stuff, because we're not going to necessarily have much going on. There is a jump town that is maybe coming in the next couple of weeks, but other than that, Star Citizen content is going to be kind of slow coming for at least a while. But don't worry, I'll still be live streaming mostly every day and still be making videos every day. We're just gonna have to find out some fancy cool ways of doing it. So you guys know I'm not going anywhere. Do know that we are going to be playing Monster Hunter at the end of February as well, so if you're big into Monster Hunter, if you like other games, there is going to be a few other games on the channel, just because Monster Hunter is too good to pass. So there will be a little bit of that, but it won't slow us down from Star Citizen content too much. We'll still be doing plenty and plenty of Star Citizen content. Excuse the kind of almost monotone today. I'm really struggling on the creating a solid video front. I'm just gonna be real with you guys a little bit, because it's just, there's not much going on. And here we go. We're gonna showcase the F7A. So my org has opened up like 120 executive hangars, and even that is starting to get a little but PvP is always fun, so we'll continue to give you guys plenty of contested zone content. And you guys let me know down below in the comments what ships you guys want to see as far as ship builds, because we can do, you know, requested ship builds. Some people ask, what's the Saber Firebird build? Well, to be honest guys, the Saber Firebird build is the exact same as this regular Saber build. I can make the video for you guys. I don't have a problem with that. It's just gonna be a rinse and repeat, but it might be cool to showcase me shooting people with missiles. I don't like to do that, but I definitely can, and I can kind of do a tutorial on how to land your missiles. Not that it's gonna be like a victory all the time for shooting missiles, because if you shoot missiles at a player, all they have to do is use the correct amount of flares and your missiles are never going to land. But I can give you the best possible way of trying to make the missiles land. And like I said, see? You see how those missiles came at me? All I had to do was press that flare button and my missiles will never, those missiles will never land. But a lot of PU average players are really not aware on how to dodge missiles. Maybe I'll make videos on how to dodge missiles. How about that? Did that not showcase the power of this ship? Killed that guy in 2 seconds. I don't know what is up with this asteroid cluster and this mission. Missions in fucking Pyro suck. I mean, they make you insane amounts of money. Look at my Pyro money build, or Pyro money video I made for you guys a while back. Maybe we'll redo that as well. And maybe we'll do hour-long videos of making money. Maybe we'll do things like that. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys want to see for content. And you know what? I'll just make what you guys want to see. How about that? So let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. Look at how easy it is to just murder these guys. It's great. I love flying and playing space battles in this game when they work correctly, right? Like, a lot of fun. But as you can see, my guns are not all shooting at the same time every time. What's up with that bug? They still haven't been able to fix that bug. And it only happens in Pyro in the clouds. It works fine Pyro atmosphere. All the guns fire correctly. It's just something that has to do with the clouds. Anyways, now we're gonna focus on our final target here. And really, I'm just gonna give you guys this one showcase because you guys know how this build is, and you guys know how strong it is. I don't need a showcase anymore. You guys got it. And there it is. Ta-da! There's the F7A build. A nice, quick, short video from your boy Astro Manny. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a little bit of stutters and mishaps on me reading out the video and talking. This was an early morning recording for you guys, so nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments what type of content you guys want to see. Please let me know. Do you guys want to see the Gladius build? Do you guys want to see a Firebird build? Do you want to see Contestant Zone gameplay, a redo of the Contestant Zone tutorials? Just whatever your heart desires. Let's start making up things together as a community. And again, I'll be here Monday through Friday live streaming, and there'll be videos mostly Monday through Friday as well. So thank you guys. This is Astro Manny signing off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. Adios, guys. Bye bye.